We are covering the different types of liability for your property and casualty exam. First is absolute liability, which holds a party liable without any need to prove fault. An exam question will frame this around activities considered inherently dangerous, like owning a wild animal, using explosives, or even having a swimming pool. If your pet tiger escapes and injures someone, you are liable regardless of how strong you built its cage. The key exam takeaway is that no negligence needs to be proven because the activity itself is fundamentally hazardous. A common trap is confusing this with strict liability. Strict liability is also liability without fault, but it is specifically and strictly about products. If a manufacturer sells a defective tire that blows out and causes an accident, they are strictly liable. The injured party only needs to prove the product was defective and caused the harm, not that the company was negligent in its manufacturing process. On the exam, a question might state the manufacturer used the highest quality control standards. This is a distractor, as it doesn't matter under strict liability. Next is vicarious liability, where one person is held responsible for the actions of another. The most common exam scenarios involve an employer being liable for the negligent acts of an employee acting within the scope of their employment, or a parent being liable for the acts of their child. If a delivery driver causes an accident while on their route, the employer is vicariously liable. The exam tests your understanding of the relationship between the parties. Personal liability is the broad responsibility for damage or injury you cause to others through your own negligence. This is the foundation of coverages in homeowners or auto policies. For example, if a guest slips on a toy your child left on the stairs, that's a personal liability scenario. Finally, there's professional liability, often called errors and omissions, or E&O insurance. This covers professionals like insurance agents, doctors, or accountants against claims of negligence in their professional services. An exam question might involve an insurance agent who fails to add a requested coverage, leading to an uncovered claim for a client. The trap here is to distinguish it from general liability. Professional liability is about financial loss due to bad advice or mistakes in service, not bodily injury from a slip and fall in the office. To remember the three trickiest concepts, use this phrase. Absolute is for actions, strict is for stuff, and vicarious is for a virus that spreads from one person to another. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.